Alright, what's good, everybody? What's good? What's going on, man? Where we at, man? What y'all doing, man? Where's everybody at, man? As always, if you're brand new to this channel, man, don't forget to hit the bell for notification. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the like buttons on the videos. As always, your donations help keep the channel going. So you got three ways to donate. If you're watching this live, you can do Cash App. You can do the super chat button. I also have a Cash App for if you got a Cash App. That's my Cash App sign is $ FHOHNIC, or you can donate via PayPal. It's a little loudy. I'm out here in the element, so I want to do this. All right. Okay, let's get started. I got a question today, and the question was, Sal, how do you ride your motorcycle when it's just hella hot, when it's over 100 degrees or better? It's too hot to ride. That's what the person was saying. That when is it too hot to ride? Okay. One of the biggest things I'm gonna tell you, and I want you guys to hear me when I say this, is that it's never gonna be a perfect weather, a perfect season, a perfect time, a perfect day. It's never gonna be that when it comes to riding. Every time you ride, it's gonna be some type of force or element, a force of nature, a force of whatever. It's gonna be something. When it comes to riding, man, you got to make up in your mind that this is what you want to do, this is what you're gonna do, and you're gonna get it done regardless. Okay? So let's get that myth out. There's never a perfect time. There's never a motorcycle riding season. There's never a perfect time to ride. There's never the perfect temperature. There's never the perfect time to leave or any of that. All of the things that I tell you or that I teach you about is what works for me and how it works best for me. But there's no such thing as perfect. Okay? Again, let me give my disclaimer. You're watching FHO. I am Big Sale from FHO. I'm the HNIC of FHO. This is my channel. These are my opinions. Uh, these are my opinions. These are my rules or how I see things. Anything is up for debate or challenging or whatever you want to do. It's not the gospel, but it works for me. Who am I to certify that I can make these statements or these claims? I have a 2015 motorcycle with over 100,000 miles on it. I had a 2011 with over 100,000 miles on it. So it's obvious I ride, and I ride all over the world. And these are the things that help me get all over the world. So that's where all of this comes from. Now, again, if you're brand new to the channel, please hit the super chat button if you're watching this live. If you're not watching this live, you can donate to Fast Harleys Only via paypal.com. Or if you have the Cash App, you can Cash App me at $FHOHNIC, all capital letters. Okay? If these videos help you in any type of way, then support the channel, support the brand, tell a friend. That's the only way we're going to keep on getting there and getting this thing to grow. It ain't about me making $1 million and you not making nothing or whatever. It's just simply about supporting the channel. I have to say that because I have so many people that think I'm making $1 million off a YouTube video or off of traveling or showing up at these events or whatever else. You know what I'm saying? When I do charge for an event, I have to charge gas, time, maintenance of the motorcycle, the whole 9 yards. So it just is what it is, man. This shit is, it's what it is. Now, getting back to the video. One of the most important things about getting yonder, period, especially when it's hot, is you must wear a long sleeve shirt. So you say, well, damn, Big Sale, it's already 100 degrees. Now you want me to wear a long sleeve shirt? The whole sole purpose of wearing a long sleeve shirt is this, is that whenever you're out there, whenever you out there, Paul P, whoever, Stevie J, I don't know what the hell that, oh, did I do something? No, I didn't do nothing. View, deleted message. Anyway, I don't know what's going on. But anyway, whenever you're out there, As you ride your motorcycle, the the wind from you riding sucks moisture out of your body. Not to mention the sun, you know, burns your skin and everything else. So you want to wear a long sleeve shirt to protect your skin and to keep the wind from draining the moisture out of your body. As you ride, that wind is sucking the moisture out of your body. So as always, I tell you, before any big ride, man, you want to super hydrate, not just hydrate, but super hydrate, especially if it's in the warmer weather, if it's in the warmer part of the year. You have to, if you normally drink 5 cups of water, you need to drink 15 cups of water. Again, drinking warm water is better than drinking cold water. Just drink room temperature water. Also, they got different drinks. They got the Gatorades, the vitamin waters, and all these different things. If that's what you like, just drink them and make sure you hydrate yourself in advance. Hydrating yourself in advance will keep you from dehydrating on the road. Okay, that's number one. Number two is that dress according to the weather. Know what you can handle. You know, if you know that your body heats up quick, then kind of dress to where that won't be a mitigating factor. Um, and again, I hear what you're saying, IMAC. It is a little cooler, but still, it's hot as fuck. The motor, you got the heat coming off the motor. Okay, you got the heat coming off the motor. You got the elements. You got the sun beaming down on you, and the sun is following you. I'm telling you now, the sun gonna follow you. Um, yeah, my arm's sunburned right now. Was out there trying to be cute. I'm telling you right now, you cannot do it without a long sleeve shirt. Get you your favorite. I have a couple, like 3 shirts that I wear whenever I'm getting yonder if I don't have my suit on. The other part to that is this, is that you make sure you're dehydrated. Um, you make sure you got the long sleeve shirt on. Make sure you're super hydrated before the trip. And when you stop to get gas, if you have to, before you go use the restroom, when you pull up to the gas pump, go inside, grab you some, whatever it is that you drink that, pay for your gas, and then go use the bathroom. Because you don't want to use the restroom, then drink, and then get on the road, because then you got to use the restroom again. Some of y'all, for me, that's how it works. But hydrate. Keep yourself hydrated. If you feel yourself, you out there, you getting a little lightheaded or dizzy, get off that motherfucking motorcycle. It ain't that important. You feel what I'm saying? Get your ass somewhere, sit down and hydrate, because there's nothing worse than you thinking you can do it and you feeling a little woozy. You feel what I'm saying? You get out there and fall asleep or pass out and kill yourself. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't nothing worse than that. So if y'all got something worse than killing yourself, let me know. And don't do no motor work. That has made me. Hey, so long sleeve shirt is the first priority. Well, hydrating is the first priority. Long sleeve shirt is the second priority. To know your body limits, to know your temperatures, to know what it's gonna be. You're gonna be hot. You're gonna be uncomfortable. You're gonna sweat. All that shit is a given, but it's mandatory. The sweat actually helps you to keep cool. That's what your sweat is for. That's what your body is designed. God gave your body a temperature gauge. When your temperature gauge gets to a certain point, He turns on the AC. The AC is the sweat. So embrace your sweat. Sweat, no, hold on there. But the only way that you can have sweat is if you put enough liquid in your body to accompany the sweat. How you gonna sweat out 10 pounds of sweat and you ain't got but 2 pounds of liquid in you? You feel me? So always keep that in mind. And again, like I told you, there is no such thing as a perfect weather or perfect temperature. There is no such a thing. It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be cold. It's gonna be raining. It's gonna be this. Whenever the people say it is, God can say it ain't at any given moment. So you just prepare for that. So now, the second thing is this. When I know I'm going to be riding and it's going to be hot, I stop beforehand and get an extra quart of oil. Your bike, if you're on a Harley Davidson, your bike is cooled, liquid cooled. That means the oil that's in your bike keeps your bike running cool. Well, your bike, the motor, the elements is going to heat up the oil. The oil is going to thin out. So that means you're running with less oil. You feel what I'm saying? That means if you got less oil, your bike is running less cooler. So you always want to keep your quart of oil. And if you're riding when it's hot, you check your oil every 1,000 miles or so. You might be down a quart, a quarter of a quart, a half a quart, or even a whole quart. Keep you some fresh oil. When you run out of that oil at this gas stop or the next stop, buy you another quart of oil and keep a quart of oil extra on your bike. Therefore, you can keep your bike as cool as possible. Make sure there's nothing restricting the flow of the air coming to your motors, coming to your fins, because that's how your bike cools off. If you got lowers, on my lowers, I have a flap where I can open up, so I direct the air and come in and go straight to the motor. Um, I mean, it's just so many different things that you have to prepare for. Your motor is gonna run hotter. Your motor gonna be it's gonna be working harder, but that motherfucker gonna work. It's gonna work. If you took care of your motor would take care of you when you get out there in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of that heat. I promise you that. I promise you that'll work. Again, if you're watching this video, man, hit the super chat button, send your $3. Cash app, FHO, dollar sign FHOHNIC, um, PayPal, fastfonly at gmail.com. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the like button. Make sure you hit the bell. There it is. There, who's that right there? Earl Rice. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate that really tremendously. So again, you must know these things, man. You must be prepared. Don't ever depend on what the weatherman says as far as the weather when it comes to getting yonder. And again, one of the things that I do, if I'm going from California, who was that right there? Paul P, I appreciate you, brother. I really do. I appreciate y'all. One of the things that I do is I don't just check the weather locally where I'm at. I check the weather all along the route for at least a week and a half to 2 weeks at a time. So if I'm going to California, I'm gonna check the weather in Atlanta. I'm gonna check it probably in Mississippi. I'm gonna check it in Texas. I'm gonna check it in New Mexico, and I'm gonna check it in LA. I'm gonna just continually just check the weather. Know your route, know where you're going, and just check the weather in those cities. Do the 5-day forecast, the 8-day forecast, however many days you can do out. You want to check the weather, okay? Now, one of the biggest things that I do is that knowing the way that I travel, I leave early in the morning, especially if I know if it's during the summertime and I know it's gonna be hot. I don't like riding at night. I'm a professional, but I don't like riding at night. There's too many different things. Hold on. It's too many different things going on when you ride at night. The elements, you got the animals crossing the street, you got all type of stuff going on. If I can raise this up a little bit more. Okay, I had a little bit more to raise up. That's cool. That'll work. Okay. Hold on. Yeah. You got animals crossing the street. You got all kind of shit going on. So I try my best not to ride at night. But in the summer months, when it's summertime, that nighttime riding is what it's going to be. Also, depending on what part of the coast you is, if you're in Atlanta with me, the hottest part of the day is 6 p.m. If you're in LA, the hottest part of if you're on the West Coast, the hottest part of the day is 3 p.m. So between 3 and 6 p.m., wherever you at, it's hot as a motherfucker. At 6 p.m., that's that cool down. At 3 p.m., that's when it starts. That's when it starts raising. At 6 p.m., that's when it starts cooling.